You got yourself Brooks Koepka and his biceps and his big game.
Just got married.
Hey, great. So I had no idea.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
That's why he didn't play over the last couple
I think the Saudis wanted to get him something off the registry.
They took his brother.
Oh, got it. So Brooks Koepka asked about the LIV Tour today, and here was his en fuego, to use our phrase, on NBC Sports on Peacock response.
I'm here at the U.S. Open. I'm ready to play U.S. Open. So, and I think it kind of sucks too. Y'all are throwing this black cloud over the U.S. Open, and I mean it's one of my favorite events, and I don't know why you guys keep doing that, but you know, the more legs you give it, the more you keep talking about it. I don't understand. I'm trying to focus on the U.S. Open, man. Like, I legitimately don't get it. I'm tired of the conversations. I'm tired of all this stuff. Y'all, like I said, y'all are throwing a black cloud on the U.S. Open. I think that sucks. I actually do feel bad for him for once.
Right.
Because it's a situation. Like, we're here to play, and you're talking about some event that happened last week.
Well, there's events going to be going on now for the next foreseeable future.
I know, but you can't drive a car looking in the rearview mirror, can you?
Wouldn't have thought so.
He's the one. He says he feels bad for the USGA for once. I guess, and then
For once.
when he steps out there and he can't see his shoes standing in the rough,
Jeez.
then he'll feel differently about the USGA.
Probably. He'll be cursing them out.
When he turns his ankle stepping on the golf ball he's looking for.
But Koepka's brother does play on the LIV Tour. He has joined, and as Brooks pointed out, he's a two-time winner in this event. But he also hasn't said that he won't be joining in the future. So I kind of understand him getting some questions about it.
Hey, man, they're all going to get him. They're all going to get it. And he just didn't want to talk about it. He wants to talk about the U.S. Open and the event and stuff like that. That's just not.
Be realistic.
That's not real.
Brooks, yeah.
Can you drive a car looking in the rearview mirror sometimes, though? Right?
Some cars now have, like, instead of the mirror, it's a
a
camera.
I can't have that.
So maybe you can.
Yeah, I mean, now we're parsing if those are the only sound bites we're getting right here. Well, that might be the ostrich way of looking at it, right? Bury your head in the sand. We'll talk about it next time.
Do you think it's a black cloud, though, just by asking these guys questions?
Yes, because the tour, it is the crossroads for this tour. It is coming down the pike. It has arrived. As Alan Shipnuck said in hour number 1, it is here to stay. It is totally going to change golf. The PGA is probably going to try and wait this thing out just to see it flame out. That There's only 8 of these. It's not going to be every week. Yeah. And last week, Phil shot 10 over for his $200 million. Some of the golf isn't that great. The graphics look weird. We have no idea about the team concept. Greg Norman is a total a-hole staring at Alan Shipnuck, and he's the face front of this guy, of this whole thing. And battle lines are drawn. So, yeah, he doesn't want it. Like, he just wants to talk about the U.S. Open, but golf is changing. It is here. It has arrived.
But these reporters are just doing their jobs, as kind of Alan pointed out.
Right, and his way of he just wants to avoid maybe some of the questions, and he's just like, I'm here to play golf. I'm the 2-time winner of this event. Let's talk. Jon Rahm, let's talk. Let's hear what he has to say, the Spaniard.
I do see the appeal that other people see towards the LIV Golf. I do see some of the, how do I put this delicately, points or arguments they can make towards why they prefer it. To be honest, part of the format is not really appealing to me. Shotgun 3 days to me is not a golf tournament, no cut. It's that simple. I want to play against the best in the world in a format that's been going on for hundreds of years, right? So that's what I want to see. And yeah, money is great, but when Kelly and I, this first thing happened, we started talking about it. We're like, will our lifestyle change if I got $400 million? No, it will not change one bit. Truth be told, I could retire right now with what I've made and I've lived a very happy life and not play golf again. So I've never really played the game of golf for monetary reasons. I play for the love of the game, and I want to play against the best in the world. I've always been interested in history and legacy, and right now the PGA Tour has that. There's a meaning when you win the Memorial Championship. There's a meaning when you win Arnold Palmer's event at Bay Hill. There's a meaning when you win LA, Torrey, some of these historic venues. And that to me matters a lot, right? I have, after winning this past U.S. Open, only me and Tiger have won at Torrey Pines, and we're both the golf course that we like, making putts on the 18th hole, right? That's a memory I'm going to have forever that not many people can say. So my heart is with the PGA Tour. That's all I can say. It's not my business or my character to judge anybody who thinks otherwise. And for a lot of people, I'm not going to lie, those next 3-4 years are worth basically their retirement plan they're giving them. It's a very nice compensation to then retire and sail off to the sunset. And if that's what you want, that's fine.
So, two things. First thing, in The Godfather, one of the best scenes when The Godfather is being offered by Sollozzo in The Godfather $1 million for part of his business. And Don Corleone tells him that the $1 million is peanuts to him. And I believe Sollozzo says, if $1 million is peanuts to you, then tu salud. Like, I say that to Jon Rahm.
Right? Like, what?
Well, I think what he's saying is he's got enough money to live the way that he lives, and he doesn't need another $400 million to up. Like, there's no part of his lifestyle that needs to be upgraded.
It wouldn't change.
Right. So I think that's what he's saying.
I get it, but to say that $400 million wouldn't change your life,
it would
He's
change
saying how he lives
It would
wouldn't
change the lifestyle of everyone in this room. I think we can agree, and potentially everybody hearing this and watching it.
everyone that I know.
Okay, but I'm just going to explain what he probably means by that. Is he said he could retire and live the way he wants to live, he and his family. Like, an extra $400 million will not change all that. Although I'm sure there's a phenomenal villa on Lake Como he could potentially get on top of everything else that he has. I'm just throwing that out.
He could buy Lake Como.
Potentially. That's what it sounds like. It's a very expensive place, though. All right, long story short. That was an interesting aspect there. How about the competition part of this thing? It's not real golf. Shotgun start, 3 rounds, no cut.
And that's what Jay Monahan told Jim Nantz over the weekend. It's exhibitions. It's not real golf.
Right, exhibitions against the same competitors.
Same people.
All over and over again. Yeah. Well, that can change. Because in case everyone's wondering, like, what the next steps are, you heard Alan Shipnuck say they're going to go for the younger players and basically tell them, right here, right now, you sign with us right here, right now, you will make more on the dotted line than you would make in the entire career of you sticking on the PGA Tour. Right now, Mr. 24-year-old, 25-year-old, 26-year-old. And then suddenly it's just like, well, I thought it was only 48 players. Well, now, you know what? We're going to have a larger experience. And the shotgun starts now. You're now 16B. Okay? We'll have a whole bunch of players on the course. It might take a little bit longer, but guess what? That's what happens at your charity events. And those events get very long, and that might not be real golf. And I totally salute Jon Rahm for saying that.
Yeah,
that's real golf, the way it's been.
That was a pretty good answer from Rahm.
So what did he say, for hundreds of years? Is that what he said?
Yeah, I mean, they've been playing golf for a couple hundred
years. I know that,
years,
but did like Braveheart miss the cut once? Is that what you're saying? I think Longshanks made the cut. Definitely. I mean, you get cut if Longshanks didn't make the cut.
He got cut also.
So I'm just saying.
Yeah. R.I.P.
But this ain't changing, and because if you're thinking like they'll go for the next kid, they're gonna go for the next kid, because there isn't an amount of money that I'm sure is there somebody involved on the Saudi side of things saying, it's a little too rich for my blood.
No.
At all.
No,
for that guy that much. Yeah, maybe you want to shave $1 million here, $1 million there. We could tell him. Yeah. No. We could tell MBS we kind of saved a little money on that guy. So I'm saying they got to figure some accommodation because there's no way around it. Yeah. It's battle lines are drawn, and Brooks Koepka could sit there all he wants and say, I don't want to talk about it today. Well, because there's going to be a tomorrow, and there'll be a Monday after the U.S. Open, and this thing's still going to be there.